Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in the most of these companies. Let's jump right into it. We start with the operational excellence and the mining profitability. You can see here they're all rising here, especially Bitcoin. You can see we had a peak here above 40 cents per day per terahash. We are now at like 33 cents per day per terahash. So the price dropped, the difficulty has risen a little bit, but overall we're still in this uptrend, which looks very nice and very good. Also in Ethereum we're in an uptrend. We have seen here in February this craze here on the transaction fees. So we are right now a little bit down. Price is down, difficulty is up, and we don't see this. I think this is the stablecoin DeFi thing here, which is responsible for a lot of fees. So we will see whether this comes back again. I mean, you can see this comes in waves here. We have a wave here, we have a wave here, we had a wave in August here. So we will see when these bonus payments come back, but overall we are still in an uptrend here. Then we have Zcash, which is still very low here in this forecast. So we will see. I think I have to adjust the model here because it's not able right now to catch up with the mining profitability of these other coins. We will see. Okay, then we have these operational excellence from the 10-day, the 30-day, and the 90-day moving averages here. This here is the last week. And this week we have a new miner here. So we have now 8 miners. We have now DMG blockchain here. They announced they have now 200 petahash, and with the possibility to increase to 370. Maybe with immersion cooling they have even more. We will see. But in this model right now is only included 200 petahash because this is the disclosed hash rate. They also have bought like 220 bitcoins in this correction right now, and they hodled before a little bit. So they should have right now more than 250 bitcoins on the balance sheet. And I included the data. It was a lot of work for me yesterday. So we will see how this plays out. But you can see that Hive blockchain on the 10-day, the 30-day, and the 90-day gross mining margin, it's very similar here. Very interesting. So the Q1 is very stable at between 300 and 350,000 US dollars per day in gross mining margin. To be honest, it's right now a little bit difficult for Hive to forecast because we don't know exactly how much hash rate do they have with Ethereum because of this GPU thing with 4 GB, 8 GB. Because of the DAG file, they upgraded the GPUs there. Take this with a little grain of salt here. We will see how this all plays out. Then we have Hive blockchain. 10-day is still higher than the 30-day and the 90-day, so still in an uptrend. Also Bitfarms, they have right now 1.2 exahash. They are the leader still, but I think Mara or Riot will surpass them soon because they will have a huge hash rate increase in the upcoming days and weeks. Then we have Argo Blockchain, which is a little bit higher than Bitfarms right now because they have a little bit less hash rate in Bitcoin. But they have Zcash mining. And that's why they're basically on the same level, you can say. Then we have Mara here, also on an uptrend. I'm expecting huge hash rate increase in the upcoming days. Then we have DigiHost down here. We have DMG blockchain. They should have a gross mining margin of 50,000 a day right now. And we have Riot Blockchain, on the same level as Argo Blockchain and Bitfarms. Let's move on. Then we have the revenue here today, not the gross mining margin. I choose the revenue for the daily here. So you can see here Hive blockchain that these were great days here in February. Now they're a little bit down. To be honest, I reduced a little bit Hive blockchain because I'm not 100% sure about the Ethereum hash rate right now. There are different numbers out there right now. The financials say 3.6 terahash. And the latest news, it was like 2.7 terahash. So I reduced a little bit to be safe here. So right now these 5 here, they're on the same level like Hive, Bitfarms, Argo, HODL, and Riot. They're not far away in revenue. We have Mara down here. with the 700 petahash. They should soon come close to these ones here. Then we have DMG blockchain down here, and we have DigiHost. Yeah, so OPEX 3, it's the first category of my BMXI model. It's a number or a metric or a KPI for the operational excellence. So it's about cross mining margins. You can see Hive blockchain is still number 1 because of Ethereum. It's still very profitable. We have then Bitfarms with the hash rate of 1.2 exahash. Then we have Riot very close here. Argo blockchain very close. We have HODL here at number 5. We have Mara here. We have DigiHost, and we have DMG blockchain here, which is rising very fast because it's about moving averages. And DMG blockchain in the last weeks they had no hash rate, so that's why they're here on the rise, and they will be a little bit above DigiHost soon, I think, in OPEC 3. Let's move on. Then we have the HODL excellence, where is Mara number 1 with approximately 5,000 bitcoins on the balance sheet. Then we have HODL, they have more than 3,200. We have Hive blockchain, a lot of Ethereum. We have Riot blockchain, they have a lot of Bitcoin. Argo blockchain with more than 600 bitcoins, I think so, on the balance sheet. Then we have Bitfarms here. They have right now 500 bitcoins on the balance sheet. And DMG and DigiHost, they're on the same level. Yeah, maybe DMG is a little bit above DigiHost. I think this is wrong. DMG should be number 7. With like 250 bitcoins approximately, these both here have on the balance sheet. Okay, then we have the strategic excellence, which is a combination of the operational excellence and the HODL excellence, but it's looking in the future. It's based on the stock to flow model for Bitcoin price. I have an increase in hash rate and difficulty and all the things integrated, and it looks 180 days in the future, but the focus is on the 30 and 90 days in the future. So we can see that Mara here is on number 1 and Riot number 2. So these two US stocks, so Riot surpassed Hive a little bit, because for Hive, the majority of the Bitcoin hash rate will come in the second half of 2021 online. Riot really will get a lot of hash rate in the upcoming weeks, and for Mara the same. Also, Mara has a lot of HODL excellence, and when Bitcoin increases in price, which I expect here in my model, then this will help to establish this position number 1 here in strategic excellence. So we have Mara number 1, Riot number 2, Hive number 3, HODL number 4, Riot number 5, Bitfarms number 6 here, DMG blockchain number 7, and DigiHost number 8. You maybe ask why DMG is so far away from DigiHost. The thing is that DMG has new miners, and the miners from DigiHost are a little bit older. These should be, most of them should be S9s. So the gross mining margin here for DMG blockchain should be a lot better than the gross mining margin of DigiHost. And that's why I think they can HODL a little bit more. So that helps also on the HODL side. Okay, so let's go to the BMX, the BLONITY miners excellence. We have still Mara here number 1, HODL number 2, Hive number 3, Riot number 4, Argo number 5. Argo is on the rise here. Bitfarms number 6, DMG number 7, and DigiHost number 8. Let's go to the BMXI, the BLONITY's Miner Excellence Indicator, which is the BMX divided by market cap. So it should give us an indication which one is more undervalued than the other one. So it looks like the DMG is number 3 right now. DigiHost number 2, HODL number 1. HODL made a big jump here because of two reasons. First of all, they bought some Ethereum hash rate, which will come online in May. The first part, and I have like 400 gigahash every month from May to August, so that I expect that they will have the 1.6 terahash online at the end of August. So May, June, July, and August. So we will see. And yeah, the price is still very low of HODL. So it really, the stock price is not moving anywhere right now. And that's why they're here number 1. So you can see we're right now the top undervalued miner are in the 50s here. And yeah, a few weeks ago we were in the 30s and 40s. So we can see, in my opinion, that these miners are now undervalued compared to Bitcoin. This is also a good indicator to measure this one. Then we have Bitfarms number 4, Hive number 5 here, Argo number 6, Mara and Riot number 7. So we can see that Mara and Riot, with this Nasdaq listing, they get a lot more capital. They have a lot higher market cap. You can see this here, that here Riot and Mara, they play in a different league, and that's why they are down in the BMXI, because they don't look undervalued. But to be honest, for example, Mara, I mean, they bought 10 exahash on miners, and if they can get these miners online until Q1 2022, I mean, this is really huge, and they also have the biggest HODL on the side. To be honest, Mara, I mean, they made a lot of things right, and I mean, if they can't get all these miners online, if they probably can only 5 exahash, I don't think so, but let's expect this. Let's make a little mind game. I mean, these miners, they bought them at $2,400 each, the S19s. So I mean, the spot price right now for these miners is above $10,000. So the value of these miners increased 4 times since they bought a few months or 2 or 3 months ago. So this was, in my opinion, a very smart decision also to buy the Bitcoins in January, because now they have the biggest HODL, and the Bitcoin price doubled since then. So it seems like Mara is making a lot of things right. I mean, Riot, a little bit less hash rate here expected, a little bit less HODL, but very efficient too, with like 30 petahash per megawatt. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I really hope that these Canadian stocks here and Argo, they can go to Nasdaq soon, so then we will all play in the same league in terms of market cap or valuation, and that's going to be very interesting, because right now we have 2 or 3 different marketplaces, and that's a little bit difficult, because my model suggests that they're all traded on the same exchange. Okay, but that's here. Again here, HOT8 number 1, DigiHost number 2, DMG number 3. So I'm invested in all of these small caps right now. I'm right now not invested in Mara and Riot, but after the next leg up and in the next correction, I will go into them, especially Mara, that's for sure. Let's move on. How many X since BMX version 0.3? This was the 13th of December. You know this already. So last week we had this X here. So for example, Argo increased like 28 times since December, which is huge. This week or last week, it was a little bit, the most of them dropped. So we have Hive dropped from 4.7x to 3.9. We have HOT8 dropped. We see Bitfarms dropped a little bit, but not much. Seems like the winner in the last week. Then we have Argo at a huge drop here from 29 to 23.6. We have Mara dropped from 8.6 to 7.4. Then we have the new ones here, DigiHost and DMG. So they look here on the same level as the others since December. You can see this. And then we have Riot, also big drop here from 7.4x to 5.5x. So overall, not a good week and not a good month for these mining stocks, to be honest. In March, I'm in red, and last week I was in red here, minus 13%. So I think that was, the March was definitely the worst month here for my portfolio since the bull market started last year. But I'm not concerned at all. My opinion is the longer they will go sideways or a little bit down, the higher they will jump later. So there are some stocks, they move this direction here, and then there are stocks, they go sideways and then they make this vertical increase. And I think the longer we go sideways, the higher the vertical increase will be. But that's my opinion. I could be wrong. I will not do any crazy panic moves or trades here. I have not traded since 2 weeks or so. I still have my portfolio here with all these miners and KR1. And I'm right now, I have a little bit a new goal for that. After the next leg up, I will sell a little bit and I will move into a little bit more diversified direction. The mining stocks will play the biggest role in my portfolio, but I'm thinking about staking stocks, in crypto investment stocks, crypto exchange stocks. then in 10 small caps, and a little bit in hardware, for example, Canaan or so. So this is my new portfolio goal here. Maybe I will adjust this a little bit here. Yeah, but I will not only go into miners, because there are other interesting crypto stocks, and they have all the different rhythm. And yeah, sometimes the mining stocks are down, but then the crypto exchange stocks, they pump, and sometimes it's different. So you have a lot more fun if you're a little bit more diversified. But I really believe in these miners. I think they will have a huge year if Bitcoin rises further, and I'm not concerned at all. The only thing you have to do is to be patient, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Let's move on. Yeah, and it's going to be rough, right? I mean, March was a hard month for us. Nothing happened here. You can have 50% drops in one day. Can you handle this volatility? To succeed, you need a lot of know-how and nerves of steel. This is very important. You have to learn about all these companies, and you need the nerves when they drop like 30%. That's maybe a buying opportunity, but not a selling opportunity. You should not sell at the bottom. That's what I always say. But please make your own decision here. This is only my opinion. So we have the market cap forecast here. Yeah, you can see here Hive 16 to 21 billion, HODL 23 to 30 billion, Bitfarms 5 to 7 billion, Argo 8 to 11 billion, Mara 46 to 62 billion, DigiHost 1.5 to 2 billion, DMG 2 to 2.7 billion, and Riot 17 to 23 billion. So this is really an optimistic forecast here for this company. If Bitcoin goes to 200,000 US dollars or even further, I think this is possible, but this is no financial advice. Here, the share prices, you can see it here. Yeah, I think these forecasts here are based on income. And if you have a lot of holdings, like HODL, for example, or Mara, this helps you a lot because of the revaluation of digital currencies. I'm right now thinking about to build an additional price forecast based more on the operational excellence, less on the HODL excellence, on the revaluation. The problem is right now I have no time. I still do all these things here at a hobby. I still have a 9-to-5 job. I have a lot of private stuff to do. I have to clean the dish and all these things a guy has to do. Yeah, I have right now a little bit of struggle to keep everything going with YouTube, with Patreon, and with discussion because of these dropping prices and all these things. I really will start to do this professional in summer. I will go full-time. I will go full-time crypto. And yeah, then I will build these new models, but I will not do it right now, that's for sure. Yeah, there's no financial advice. We have the leverage forecast here. We have the Hive 13 to 17, HODL 25 to 33, Bitfarms 9 to 11, Argo 7 to 9. I hope Argo can disclose some hash rate soon for the new facility there in Texas. Mara 10 to 14, DigiHost 12 to 16, DMG 8 to 10, and Riot 5 to 6. Okay guys, remember all models are wrong, but some are useful. I hope my model will be useful. We will see this at the end of the year because this is my end of the bull run forecast. No one knows when the bull run ends. I mean, it could end today. That's for sure, but I follow the stock to flow model. I think it was valid in the past. I hope this will valid in this bull run. And yeah, you have to make your own decision. I mean, this is a risky game, that's for sure. But I feel very comfortable with these companies, and I think I know a lot of fundamentals about them, and that's why I'm invested in these companies. But you really should make your own decision, that's for sure. Yeah, if you want to have more analysis, go to patreon.com/BLONITY. We have also a nice Discord channel here. Yeah, let's talk a little bit here about the price. So we can see this bull run here in the last few months. We had this bull flag here, we broke out to the upside, and we had this bull flag, then we have this little breakout here, and now we have this bull flag, and we are now here. So you never know whether we go down again here and test here again, or we go even further down, or we break here to the upside. That's what I hope. That's not guaranteed here, maybe with this support line here. But it's possible that the April or May will be a very good month for Bitcoin, because March was, it was not a big thing here. It was more or less stable here, you can say, with a little uptrend. For the miners, it was not a good month. It was more drop than rise. But you can see now the RSI on the daily here is at 55, so very, very low for a bull market, you can say. So if we get a bullish move here, I think there's a big potential to the upside, but yeah, there's nothing confirmed. I think we need a new all-time high here above 62,000 US dollars to confirm this, and I think then there's the huge potential for a very big move, in my opinion. And I think a big move for these miners. But we need first a new all-time high for Bitcoin to confirm this. I think before the miners will not do big moves. You know, I'm in this for the big moves, and I'm not interested in 10 or 20% rise or something like this. I like these moves more than 100% within a few days, and I think this could happen when Bitcoin breaks a new all-time high here. So I will be a little bit patient here, and then we will see where these miners are going. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for today. I hope you have fun this weekend. We have great weather here in Germany. I hope you have this too. And yeah, think always like a whale. Buy at the dips, buy at the bottom, and sell at the tops, and not the other way. Don't panic sell. Crypto is very, very volatile. I mean, it's not for everyone. A lot of people are panicking, and they think, yeah, they will go to zero. You really need to understand this crypto volatility before you start to invest in these companies. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.